Hey everybody, here I am going to give you a brief overview on the medical facility portal for the full Rein ecosystem. So let's go ahead and get started. When you sign into your medical facility portal, on the right hand side you're going to see a quick reference to today's schedule, this week's schedule, and this month's schedule. So this is going to show you the medical professionals that are scheduled to either check in or who have accepted shifts for today, this week, or this month. On the left-hand side, you'll be able to keep track of how much you're paying out to each medical professional on a day, week, or quarterly basis. Let's go down to the next tab, which is your job section. On the job section, by default, you have a calendar view of all the different jobs that you are marketing to medical professionals. On the left-hand side, you have your different filters. So if you just want to see jobs that are in progress status, these are jobs that medical professionals have accepted. You can check out those. If you want to see ones that are in just a created status, you can filter down to see the jobs that have not been accepted to medical professionals but are out there being marketed to them. You also have different categories that you can filter down to. So if you just want to see jobs that are marketed to nurses or aides, you can click on those filters and it'll show you. You can also select your different departments. So if you just want to see the jobs posted in the COVID ward, for example, you can filter down to a particular department and just see this. Okay. So now, from this section, you can click on a particular shift if you want to drill in to see more details. So let's take December 9th, for example. If we click on it, we can view the details of this shift. On the right-hand side, we can see a profile picture of the medical professional and a bio. So in their bio, it'll typically say their work experience, their certifications, and a little bit about the medical professional. So that way, you are able to get a quick snapshot on who it is that's coming to work at your facility. If we scroll down, we'll see a little bit of the shift details. If the medical professional checked in and checked out of this particular shift, you'd be able to see that as well. At the very bottom, you'll be able to see some of the supporting documentation, that the medical professional will have, like their CPR certification, background check, drug screening, government ID. If you just hit view next to the document that you need to see or verify, you can go ahead and click on it and have a nice picture of it. So later on down the line, if you had to export any of these documents for your records, they will be there. So you just have to find that particular medical professional and you would have access to their supporting documents for them to be able to work at your facility. So going back to the job section, up in the upper right-hand side, if you need to add a job, you have that button right there. We have other how-to videos that will go into detail on how to add a particular job for your facility. The next thing you have in the upper right-hand corner is a list view where you can view the jobs that are being marketed in a list, where you can edit those jobs. When you edit, you have the ability to edit the start time and end times, the bonuses, hourly pay, description, departments, everything that you would be able to create when you're adding a job, you would be able to edit in this section. Let's go ahead and go down to Timesheets. So Timesheets, this is where you will be able to pay the medical professionals that work in your facility, as well as editing their timesheet. So if they didn't check in or check out correctly, you would be able to edit that here. So let's take, for example, our completed shifts. So our completed shifts is what you would filter down to when you're ready to pay a medical professional. So these are shifts that the medical professional checked in and checked out, and they are ready to be paid. So what you would do is just click on that particular shift. You would be able to see the hours worked, the pay rate, the breakdown of what is being paid out, and you would just hit the Pay Now button. If things did not look correct, say the check-in or check-out time is not correct, then you would be able to go back to this timesheet, hit the Edit button, right next to it and correct the check-in or checkout time. Once you do that, we ask the facilities to put in their notes on why they're correcting the timesheet. That way everybody's on the same page. If we go to the next section down, you have departments. Here is where you would be able to create a new department. So if you are a group that has 4 different locations in a particular city, you can create a department and name it and click on outside vicinity, be able to put in the address of that particular location, and you would be able to have that to choose from when you're creating jobs. If you have different departments from within your vicinity, like the east wing, west wing, first floor, second floor, you would be able to add those departments as well. So this gives you the ability to make it a little bit more detailed when you're marketing jobs to medical professionals. We have a bunch more how-to videos for you that goes into each section in a little more detail. So check those out. This was just a brief overview of the platform, and we hope that you use it and it benefits you and your facility. Thank you.